gives me great pleasure to have this opportunity to meet with you again and to ask a few questions about a topic which is at the forefront of everybody's mind, which of course is Brexit. So David, my first question, what are the main considerations for the pharmaceutical industry in light of the advancement of Brexit?
The first issue, which is worrying all of us, is just the uncertainty. And for a long-term industry like ours, uncertainty is difficult because over the next 2 years, or now 22 months, plans will be made, and yet we don't have all the information. So that's one of the first things to say. Clearly, there's an important piece around clinical trials, with the clinical trial regulation due to come into force, hopefully in the end of 2018, but it might be pushed back just a little. So that's got to be got right, and behind that lies the funding for the science base in the UK, very important. Secondly, we've got the whole area around people, very important for us, because that relates back to the science base, but also regulatory affairs, but other areas where we've become so used to the free movement of people across Europe. We then have what we've called the day one issues, recognising that there will be a whole series of factors which have to be resolved on the day the UK is outside the European Union, because at that time the EU 27 carry on. There will be those licences which the UK then become UK national licences. It's the decentralised procedure. The UK will no longer be a reference member state. The UK will no longer be a rapporteur. So all those factors have to be taken into consideration.
Okay, let me move on to my second question. At a high level, what are the different possible options for the future of the medicines regulation following the Brexit?
I think at one level, the hope is, my personal hope would be, that we can end up with some form of bespoke arrangement in the life science sector, recognising we're talking about public health. The other end of that spectrum is the hardest of Brexits. I've heard even referred to as a diamond Brexit recently, maybe an industrial diamond that doesn't sparkle, which means you've got a very hard position whereby the UK is a third party outside the system, has to have its own sovereign agency, which it will have, but operates independently. Now that is at one extreme. And then I think there are a whole variety of variants in the middle, mutual recognition agreements around manufacturing, perhaps around pharmacovigilance. So I think there's everything to be teased out over this period of time.